Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! Happy Thanksgiving!
You have tuned into Amayou Raw, Real, and Uncut. This is, as you can see, the Big Brother edition. This is my big brother. Say hi, Big Brother.
Hi, Big Brother. That's the same joke my father probably did whenever he was on. So I'm my father's son. Hi, world. My name is Watkins Smith Jr. I am singer, dancer, actor, stage manager, amongst other things. I live in New York City. I spend most of my time there, and I come down here to visit my family as often as I can get away. But as you know, you have to be in the city to audition. You have to be in the city to work. So that's what I spend a lot of my time doing, and I've spent a lot of my time doing. I've been around the world several times as a singer.
Say hi to cousin.
Hey, Ronnie. How are you?
Hey, Ronitha.
Ronnie.
Hey, my nurse friend.
Hey, nurse friend. Okay.
Okay, so the way we're going to do this, I'm going to try and do it similar to the way I did my Raw, Real, and Uncut with my mom and my dad. I'm just going to ask my brother a few questions. He's already introduced himself. If you want to tell the people how old you are, how long you've been my big brother.
I am 32 years old, so I've been her big brother for about 29 years. But at least it was a straight face lie. You know, it was convincing, I think.
Yeah, so we are 3 years apart. If anyone isn't doing the math, we are 3 years apart. And this is one of my brothers. I have two brothers and two sisters, and I am the middle child, and he is the oldest male.
Right.
Okay, y'all can ask questions if you all want to. I like to say hey to people when I see them pop up. Hey, Roy. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Sarah.
What's going on?
Hey, Siobhan. Siobhan just launched a clothing line. She's awesome. I have like awesome friends. And she's a flight attendant as well.
Nice.
Okay, so happy Thanksgiving. So what I would like to ask you is like, what is one of your fondest memories that included me? And y'all ignore this role. It's just here for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be gone in like 2 weeks. But anyway, go ahead.
First of all, it's hard to ignore. Wait a minute. Back to the role.
This is just a Thanksgiving role. It's not gonna be here. I promise y'all in like 2 weeks.
What part of the game is that? I mean, what did do that? Okay.
I'm hungry. I ate.
So
I'm eating now.
Fondest memory. Well, actually, I really don't remember you a lot growing up.
See.
You were more of a background character in the life of Watkins Smith Jr.
See the kind of stuff I had put
there's
with?
That. But there were some bit roles that you did, some bit parts here and there that I can recall.
Like what?
You know, we were all sort of background to the eldest sister, Irena. She was the drama. And we were sort of like, I don't know. We were like the calming force. There was always something with that eldest, Irena Smith. Shout out to her, EDS.
Hey, Irena. Love you, big sister.
Yeah.
Someone tag her.
But So let me think. There was that time that you smashed my finger in the door, and my fingernail had to come off. So there was that. I remember that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that laugh. It didn't sound like
what? What? Okay, what led up to that? Do you remember what led up to that?
Hell yeah, I remember what led up to it. My finger was smashed in the doggone door. I'm gonna remember what led up to it. We were playing in the house. I don't know where mom and dad were. They were probably at work. Mm-hmm. We were playing in the house, probably after school. And for some reason, I went outside the house. And we were playing with the door or whatever. We were playing around the front door. And
Was this in California?
Yes, this was in California.
Okay.
I put my finger, for some reason I had my hand like wedged in the door, but it wasn't the good side of the door where you get your finger shut in, like the actual door part that closes. It was the other side. So it was in the back side of the door where the hinge was. So that was a no joke type of finger smashing, and it was a huge door, and we were in the military in California, so it was a real door. It wasn't like the punk doors that they be kicking down. They wouldn't have kicked down this door because it was the truth. And my finger is in there, and she closed the door, and I let out a blood curdling scream. I must have been like
you had to be chasing me though. You were chasing me.
We were playing or something. There was some sort of play going on or whatever, and I happened to be outside, and you were like, I'm gonna close the door on you, close you out there. but my finger was in the door. And yeah, it was awful. And I remember I had enough time in my mind to think, I think I should scream loud enough so that she will hear me know I'm not playing and open the door. And I was successful. It was awful though. This finger, you can't tell, but my ring finger, I don't remember which one it was, but one of them, it got bruised. You know when you bruise your finger, but it bruised to the point it was just the whole thing like end up coming off months after, whatever. It was awful. It was
so sorry.
painful. Yeah. But
and you know what? Like, so peep game. This is how things work. I slammed my own finger, my own thumb, in my own car door. I don't know, and it was this one too. But wait, and this is the kicker. The door is closed all the way. I had to get my key out on the door to get my thumb out.
God don't like ugly.
Well, you know.
And he ain't too fond of cute. No. I sort of got you back though. You remember that time I hit you in the head with a hammer?
Wait. You hit me in the head with a hammer?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds familiar, but like I feel like the memory maybe isn't there.
I was never one to take something lying down. So actually, I don't remember if this was before or after you slammed my finger in the door. It could have been like after or before. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I was like playing with a hammer. I was like pretending like I was going to hit her in the head with a hammer.
That sounds really familiar.
I actually did hit her in the head with a hammer. Yeah. You cried a little bit, but I convinced you not to tell mom and dad. Thank God.
See, now this is one of the things that happen as a middle child because you're not the oldest. You don't know what's going on. You're a little bit behind the older ones. Is they'll try and convince you to take the rap for stuff that you didn't even do.
Absolutely true.
Side note, if y'all hear some giggling in the background, it's my mom's here. You want to come over here and say hi for a minute? She got tears in her eyes laughing at us so bad. I love my children. They are hilarious and talented too. Thank you. Okay, so there's that. Let me share one of my fondest memories.
Of what? Of you or me?
It was of you. I was there though.
Oh hell.
It was also in California. However, it was in the backyard. So we were living in California. And they had this we had this tree swing. And my brother was spinning us around. So I went first, mind you. So we have the tree swing. It's just a regular plastic swing. What were the strings made of? Some type of plastic string.
I don't recall.
And then we also had like a little porch swing. So my brother, he was being big brother. And so I got on the swing first and he twisted, and then he let us go. And then we just spin, and then we get off all dizzy and whatever. So I got off, I walked over to the porch swing and sat down. Next, it was my big sister's turn. Okay, now she's always been a little thicker. She's a little thickums. I got the hungry gene, maybe. Okay, she's always been a little thicker. We're just gonna leave it at that. And so my brother, who's always been slim, did the same thing he did with me. He twisted the swing, but for some reason, like at the let go point,
I don't recall this.
He didn't let go. And so when it started untwisting, he started swinging around. And I vividly remember the bottom of his feet. So he had to have gotten lifted up off the ground. And then eventually let go. Where did you land? I don't even know where he landed.
Somewhere near the house.
I just know it was hilarious. That was one of my fondest memories.
I remember you asking me, why did you let go? Because I was swinging through the air with my feet. Like I was parallel to the ground. I was being flung through the air because I didn't weigh enough. I was like probably half my sister's weight at that point.
Probably.
So to try to sling her around like I did you, unsuccessful. Yeah.
Oh, and I would say that you're going to be a stuntman after that. Do you remember that? Oh my God, I'm alert. So well. Okay. Some people said, hey.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, we're definitely not twins. We both work out though.
We do work out.
Yeah, that's not as prominent. Just ignore my role though.
I don't have a
I'm
role.
gonna get back into it, I promise y'all.
What's that? What are rolls? Oh, Hawaiian rolls.
Hawaiian rolls. They're the best thing ever. Side note, okay, so you see how this See, Team Natural, if you're Team Natural, you already know. It's always that one little disobedient part of your hair that just doesn't curl like how you did the rest of it. And this is that little patch for me.
It's another patch, though.
But you don't need to point it out, though.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Okay, yeah, that patch. Right
so
there.
anyway, okay, so that was one of them. Okay, I'm trying to think what were the other questions that I asked. Yeah, I don't know if they asked. I'm just going by the comments here.
When I show the family portrait at the two guns, they always say, "I'll tell you, guess who the twins are?"
They always say us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Even though I'm 3 years older than you.
Because I look
Moisturizing.
You moisturize. Okay, I do too.
I drink a lot of water, and I go to the gym a lot. Oh, I drink greens and ginger and turmeric and all that other stuff to try to stay healthy.
But it's good for you.
It is good for you. It's not. Doesn't taste good though.
Okay. Milk too. Milk doesn't.
I just figure, if I can eat things that aren't good for me, but they taste good, so they just taste good. Yeah. Then I should just eat things that don't necessarily taste good, but are great for me. So I should do that.
So you can just suck it up.
See, people are leaving as we're talking about eating healthy. So
because that's what they're doing is they're going back for their second and third plate. Probably third by now.
But then that frees you up to be able to eat what you want to sometimes. Because that's what I do. I eat healthy when I have the willpower, and then when I don't, I eat unhealthily.
Okay.
Popeyes.
So I asked you Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
So I asked you about, your fondest memory of me. What are you eating from Taco Bell?
Burger King. A Mexican pizza.
Oh yeah, me
That's
too.
what Mom used
That was
to eat.
Mommy's always so
Thanks,
Mexican pizza. Okay. So I asked you what your fondest memory was that involved me. What's your fondest memory of our childhood in general, even if I'm not in it? It's not that great, but
you keep saying fond.
Like happiest. You say, no?
No, it was great. No, there was just a lot going on.
What about Disneyland?
That was great. I don't know. These were all like great experiences. I don't know. I think my mind is like sort of weird when it comes to stuff like that. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know that it was necessarily, first of all, childhood. My mind was always thinking. So like everyone's mind. But I think I was aware sooner than most children. So the period of me not being aware was like very short. I remember like laying back. I remember a scene from like when I must have been like 8 months old or whatever, like looking out. Yeah. Like Dad took us to Dad. I used to ask Mom about it. I like remember seeing trees and like a lake and being very low to the ground. And I asked Mom about it, and she said he used to take me fishing with him, fishing sometimes.
Oh wow! And how old were you?
I don't know, small enough to be. My posture was like really low, like I was in a car seat or something like that, or from wherever I was.
Yeah.
Was.
Because he took you to the gym, and fishing.
Mm-hmm. So there was that.
Okay.
So like just being like in that like happy joy place. Oh no. Okay. It was Christmas. It was when we were having Christmas.
Christmas was always good.
Presents.
Mostly.
Drum sets and things like that.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Okay.
It got thrown off though when the twins came along. So they were great.
So peep game. If you all, for whoever does not know, like I said, I have 4 siblings. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So my older sister is 4 years older than me. Older brother right here, 3 years older than me. Younger sister and brother, 10 years, almost 10 years younger than me. So me, while I was writing this, I'm going to be the baby, spoil me, everybody love me thing. Apparently, there were some twins a-brewing. So the age differences are really...
It wasn't my fault. I told him no.
Oh, me too.
Oh, Mama, you got me too, Mama? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's not I shouldn't joke about the me too situation.
That's very important.
Okay.
I think that all of my children are blessing from that.
Especially me.
Well, second to me only. Second to me only. Okay, so my brother, he acts, he sings, he dances, and he's very well traveled. So of all the places that you've been, where's your favorite place and favorite, I guess, memory from that place? And then third part to that question, where do you want to go that you haven't been?
I'm going to answer your question in reverse. The place that I want to go that I haven't been yet is Egypt. I want to see the sand. I want to get back to the motherland. I want to the pyramids. I really want to see the pyramids and Sphinx. That's something that I really want to see. I did have an unexpected place that I went that I was like, I'll go there, but I didn't think much of it. Thailand. When I went to Bangkok, Thailand, I was singing on a cruise ship at the time, and we were ported in Ulaanbaatar. It's a port out there, and it was like Bangkok was like 2 hours away, and so we took a 2-hour taxi drive for like $80, which, if you know about taxis, a 2-hour taxi ride is not $80. So that's what the prices were over there. And yeah, it was just really unexpected. I just really didn't expect to see it. And they had these nice animal parks over there where you could do things that you really can't do in America with different animals. So I have like pictures of me.
What? Yeah.
Like you could hold any animal that you wanted, pretty much. It was like a petting zoo.
Is that where you took the picture with the tiger?
With the tiger, yeah. Like you could take pictures with grown tigers. Like I was like, and the tiger was right here, and I was like, hurry up and take the picture. And they were trying to figure out the camera. I was like, take the picture, because like why are you hesitating right now? Take the picture, just click it. Doesn't matter if I'm smiling or not, just click it. Anyway, so there, I held like a baby tiger and fed it. They gave you like bottles.
Is that called a kitten or a cub?
A baby tiger.
Okay.
And so it was really heavy. I was thinking baby tiger, like large cat. No, not large cat. It was like
50 pounds.
Heavy. Yeah, I was like, oh, ooh, you're gonna be. Hey, Quentin. Yeah,
hey, Quentin.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Quentin was there. Quentin Brown. He's amazing. This amazing guy. He's like on a cruise ship. I met him on a cruise ship, and he was doing. Yeah, that's Quentin. Yeah, and he was.
Mom's gonna come.
He was a performer on the cruise ship at the time, but he had some other goals as far as his performance career, musical theater career was concerned, and he has like shot off into the stratosphere. Now he puts on his own shows and everything, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of him. He was like very much like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do this, and he's amazing. Okay, so yeah, but it was on that trip to Thailand or Asia. We were like all of Asia and Japan and China and all that. But yeah, Thailand was the best. I would go back there. I want to go back there and take a few people with me. And Australia was great as well. Sydney, we were there in Sydney as well. Oh no, New Zealand. New Zealand was great. Then you know where they shot.
I think you're just bragging now.
I'm not bragging, but just thinking of like the places, and some of them were so beautiful. Like I really didn't appreciate nature until I went down to New Zealand. And when I saw, like, it looked so like something out of a movie, Lord of the Rings. They shot all that down there, and when I got down there, I was like, oh, this is why y'all shoot all this stuff down here, because it doesn't look like anything that I've seen before. And in America, you know, we have all those different, you know, you have like the desert, you have the mountains, you have like a rainforest type feel down in Florida, you have like all these different environment or climates, but down there we don't have anything like New Zealand in America. So that was amazing to see, and that I would definitely love to go back to and see that again. And that I will, and take my family.
But mainly me.
And take my family. You.
Okay. Okay, so let me see. So you said where do you see yourself in 10 years?
People say that. I see myself as a millionaire, actually, in 10 years with a thriving business, you know, a booming business. I see myself healthy, wealthy, spiritually whole, spiritually sound, which is always something that I strive for, because it's the most important thing to me. It just makes no sense to have all the dollars in the world, but no inner peace or serenity or no health, you know, and things like that. So I really try to look after my body and look after my mind and my soul and my spirit, because I want to be healthy enough to enjoy everything that I feel is coming my way. Yeah, feel great. Still in New York, maybe an apartment in Paris or something like that, because I love Paris. Paris.
Bonjour.
I love it. I've always loved
the
Paris.
crepes were so good.
Yes. Everything in Paris, all things Parisian. I love it.
Okay. I don't really have anything else. It's gonna be a short live, I guess.
You have to go to sleep.
Huh? Wait. Oh, well, you do have a flight to catch. Mom, can you think of anything? Does anybody have any questions for my brother? It looks like we only got one person left. Everybody left us. We were talking about healthy stuff. Stop getting all those 4 or 5 plates.
Right. No,
what do you want to say to my people? What do you want to say to me? What advice do you have to give to me?
To keep going, to keep persevering in whatever it is in life that you feel like you want to do. Just keep pushing forward because it's going to come to fruition. You just fight harder than you've ever fought in your life every day, and you believe harder than you've ever believed in your life every day. I feel like if you keep doing those things and just be brave, be courageous. I've gotten a chance to watch some people build, like one person in particular I'm thinking of, like build an empire, and he believes in himself wholeheartedly, and he doesn't necessarily wait for everything to line up, but he believes in himself, but he works very hard every day of his life. Every day that I see him, pretty much, he's like working on something or working on a project or pushing something or pushing into different areas. And I think he's amazing, but it's in part because he works very hard, but he launches outside of his comfort zone. You have to launch outside of like where you would normally stop. You have to be like, no, I'm going to ask again, or no, I'm going to request again. And, we come from a family that is very much very docile when it comes to things like that.
Yeah.
So we can tend to like go with the flow a little bit in there, but you have to break out of the flow and you have to be different, and which you're doing. And I just keep heading in that direction.
So, I'm in a new relationship. I don't know if y'all know. Yes, I'm in a new relationship. I'm like #booed up. So what would you say to my future husband if you were watching this video right now?
Don't get your ass beat. No, I'm just kidding.
That's on my channel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That doesn't count.
Okay. No, you're a great woman, and they should know that you're a great woman, and you're like, any man would be lucky to have you as his wife.
Oh, that's so
Period.
sweet.
Yeah.
I was gonna end on that note, but I actually thought of another question. Actually, 2 other questions.
Hey, Yolanda.
Hey, Yolanda. Other question is, if someone were to play you in the movie, who would you want that person to be?
Me.
Okay, but like, let's say you have accomplished all this stuff and you're 89. Who would you want to play? Okay.
Like, I can only play me like me. I know what I've been through. I know not. If I was like 89, did y'all see this? I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Did y'all see this right here?
They can't see that. It doesn't look like anything.
I slid down the stairs, but I was holding blankets. So when I was falling, it was like, and I just down the stairs. It would take me, now I do stairs. I do the Stairmaster at the gym. And I'm from New York, so there's like stairs. If you've been in New York, the subway stairs. Yeah. I know how to do stairs. I come to Atlanta, Georgia, and slide down 2 stairs all the way down. Yeah. Anyway, somebody to play me. I guess I'm just gonna have to pick someone so you'll stop harassing me. I don't know. Maybe Brad Pitt. Oh. Yeah. Didn't expect that, did you? Thought I would choose somebody black.
Okay.
Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Not Brad Pitt. I don't know who I would choose.
Okay. If there was someone who's going to do a story of their life and you got to play them, who, other than yourself, whose story of their life would you like to play?
Jesus. I would definitely play Jesus. No. Okay. It's different these days, right? Like,
because I have someone in mind that I want for me, so I was thinking about it.
Like stories, like when you say that, I'm thinking of someone who has had like a great life, right? Yes. And I'm like, oh, I want to play that. But I feel like in today's society, people like edit their lives a lot. So we see them at certain points. And so everybody looks like, oh, it's great, it's great, it's great. And so unless you really know people personally, generally you don't know about the bad things or the slow times or the whatever in their life, especially in the entertainment industry. Oh my God, there's like so many highs, but there can be a long period of lows. I've heard different stars talk about it, and so I feel like today when I look at the stars, when I look at, I don't know, Michael B, he's like on a come up, and different people like that. Too. Yes. I feel like I don't know their like story, this would be a person, but it's a woman, Viola Davis. I feel like she's very transparent with her walk and her journey and how important her journey's been and how not easy it's been, you know, for her as a black woman looking the way that she does, you know,
as
to make
a more
it
dark-skinned black woman,
to make it
colorism
in the
is a
industry.
thing.
But I feel like she has, if I was going to play someone's story, maybe it would be hers. But once again, I only know so much about them.
Yeah.
But I love some of the things that she said. I love how she's represented God, and she's just been unashamedly representing him. When she was at the Tonys, like in her speech, she was like, "I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in happenstance. I believe in God." And she was like very
matter of fact,
about it. But I remembered it, and I'm going to remember it forever because people don't say that usually. They
want to be politically correct in the middle.
And she was like, no, this is what I believe in. I believe in God. I made it here. He brought me all the way here. I'm going to believe in God. I was believing in him. I'm still going to believe in him. I'm going to believe in him in the future. And yeah, so she was great. Yeah. So yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My person would be Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah.
Just because she's been in some pivotal like movies, i.e. The Color Purple. She's done so much in her career. She's had the top talk show ever in the history of mankind.
Mm-hmm.
She's got her own network. She's like done so much, and I think it would be like a good movie. And I think of it play wonderful Oprah. Yes. You get a car. Everyone gets a car.
Yeah, I love Lady O too. She's amazing.
Lady O.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, she's a great person to play. I think she's she's just iconic at this point. She's a very smart woman. A lot of people criticized her when she was doing the Oprah show, especially like black people. We were like, she's not doing this, she's not doing this. But what she was doing was, you know, being smart, and she was playing toward the audience that she had, which was, we like to think that we're the center of the world, but we're not. We don't. Most of the people in this country are Caucasian, you know. So she was, you know, catering to the people that was her audience, which is a very smart move to do, because now she has her own network where she can play and push for what she wants to push for, which is very important. But yeah, she was just a very smart, very intelligent woman. I would love to meet her someday. I'm surprised I haven't met her already. I've met a lot of stars.
Oprah, we're gonna meet you one day.
We are gonna meet you one day.
I'm not sure how.
We're gonna invent something or write something, and it's gonna be amazing.
Matter of fact, we've got $1 million idea. Actually, I think billion or trillion, but you know, I'm lowballing it. Yeah. For a possible show or trilogy. So we need to get with Oprah and or Tyler Perry. Either or. I let me tell you guys, I accidentally went to his studio the other day. I was on my way to the VA. You know, I'm a veteran, Air Force. You know, and they took me around the back way, and I rolled up. I was like, "This is not the VA." I was like, "Oh yeah, Tyler Perry did buy some of Fort McPherson." So we will be meeting with Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, a few others. J.J. Abrams. I happen to like Shonda Rhimes. You know, if you need me.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Huh? M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
I love his movies. I know some people like I hate his. Someone in the room definitely is trying to meet Denzel. I don't know if their intentions are pure.
We're gonna pray about that.
We're gonna pray about that. Okay, there she says they're pure. Denzel Washington, maybe a few others. You know, it'll be quite a night when we can go up for our Oscars. So, you know, I already have my speech ready. So, I'm not gonna keep you all too much longer, since you know I usually like to keep my raw little uncuts to 30 minutes. So we're just gonna say goodbye. Do you want to say anything to the people watching?
Thank you for watching. It's been a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm so glad I got to do this with my sister, whom I love so very much. I love my entire family. I love my sister. She's aight. And yeah, I miss the fact that all of my siblings couldn't be here, but maybe next year.
I love you guys.
We love you all.
All right, you all have a good one. I will end this video, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, I want to end it.